Hey guys, Corey here at TTC Waiting Game again. I'll tilt you down a little bit. Okay. So, here's my first response. I read the directions. It says to dip it for 5 seconds. You can read it after 3 minutes. But you can wait up to, after 3 minutes, you can wait, read the results. You can actually wait up to a half an hour, read it, and then an hour. So you can actually read it, a full, if you want to wait a full hour, if you think the results are not right. So, but I have this here because I'm going to put it underneath, and I'm going to set the timer on my stove for 3 minutes. So this is what it looks like. So, and 2 lines is pregnant, 1 is not pregnant. So I'm kind of expecting it to be not pregnant only because I am 9 DPO. I know some people have gotten positives on 9 DPO. And back in May when I found out I was pregnant, before I had my miscarriage, because I found out I was pregnant, then a week later I miscarried. And when I miscarried, they took the blood test to see how far along I was, and I was only 3 weeks along. So I was like only a few DPO when I found out I was pregnant. So, okay, so I'm going to show you this part, but I'm going to dip it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to replace the cap. So, and then I'm going to put it under here on the flat surface. Okay, I can't look at it. I'm going to be tempted, but I won't look at it. I'm going to go set the alarm for 3 minutes. Okay, so 3 minutes is set. I'm going to put the wrapper over top of it because I can kind of see through it. So, and the first response kit or test that I got, it was $12.98 at Walmart, and it came with 3 tests and a fertility test. But the fertility test you can't take until the 3rd day of your period, because then it'll tell you when you'll be fertile. Which I thought was kind of weird, because I was like, wow, I thought that you could just take it and it would say if you're fertile or, if you're ovulating or not. I guess I got that completely wrong. But, yeah. So it said to wait until the 3rd day of your period. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. I wanted to know now. So, yeah, we're just going to wait and see. And if, I don't know why, but for some reasons I like the cheapy ones. I guess because that was the first test that showed me that I was pregnant back in May. So I'm, I guess, biased towards dollar store pregnancy tests, because that's the first test that I taken, and within 4 years that said I was pregnant. So I know it's stupid, but I just use that one. But we had the gift card, and I had just given the last of my change to my daughter because she wanted to buy lunch. So that's why I got those. So now we're just waiting. So, but like I said before, I've had the cramping hasn't been consistent. It's been on and off, where all of a sudden it's just like that really, like that quick pain where it's like, ooh, that kind of hurts, almost like my period's coming. But I usually don't cramp. So it was kind of like, ooh, that's kind of uncomfortable. And I've had the bloating, and I've noticed last night, and I went to lay down. When I lay down in bed, I usually will lay on my side, but I'll lay more, like, I'll lay on my side, but then I'll roll more towards the front, so I'm kind of like laying on my stomach. And I noticed that when I did that, it was like uncomfortable. And I'm like, that's really weird. I've had the bloating. I've noticed I've had a lot more discharge. And like, I was nervous. I'm like, wow, this is more than I usually have. And it's just your body getting rid of extra fluids. So it's not like you're the only one that it happens to. It happens to everybody. But it was almost like I was so uncomfortable to the point where I was like, I'm going to have to put like a pad on because this is not normal. But yeah, I'm only 9 DPO. So, and I read online that also if your urine is darker, it usually means that the hormone's in there. But everybody's different, so it depends on you and like what you drink and how your body reacts to certain things. That your urine could just naturally be darker in color. and some people it doesn't change. Like when my aunt was pregnant, her urine never changed. But let me go turn that off. Okay, don't mind the mess I got going on behind me. My husband decided he was gonna, 4 o'clock this morning, was gonna cook hamburger helper. So, okay. I don't know. I kinda can't really see anything. I don't know how good my webcam's gonna be. But it says you can wait up to 30 minutes, so I guess we'll take it as a negative, which isn't really a shock for me because they're always negative. But I'll stop the video here. I'll check back on my own in like a half an hour, maybe an hour. And if it's positive, then I'll do another video, but I doubt it will be because it's kind of just sitting there. So I will see you guys next Tuesday, if not later on in the week, depending on if I find anything cool to put up on a video. So I will see you guys later. Bye.